What's up guys, it is Coach Ashton from AMJB Fitness, and today we're talking about the push, the chest press, all right? So this is a horizontal push movement. A lot of people struggle, they feel it in their shoulders, they feel it in their elbows, they feel like something is not right when they do it. They've seen people arch their back, they've seen people put their feet on the bench. Don't be that person. Don't put your feet on the bench. I'm just gonna correct that right now. If you do that, just don't do it, please. You're gonna hurt yourself, and it's just not the most optimal way to do it. So we are gonna talk through what to do, how to do the correct version of a chest press, starting from the very beginning, from a beginning level to an advanced level. So let's get started. So before we even touch a bar or dumbbells, we want to get our shoulders in the right position for the chest press. So the biggest thing is that people feel it in their shoulders, and that's because their shoulders have the same function of the chest. So what they both do is bring your arm up and across. Now with the chest, you want to focus on almost the elbow coming up and across, and that's what your chest helps do. And then your shoulder just completely brings your arm across. So we want to get these shoulders out of the way so the chest can do the movement, okay? So we want to focus on squeezing our shoulders back, keeping them down the whole time, our scapula retracted, and that way the chest can be the main mover of the exercise. So how we're gonna start with this is we're just gonna take a band, or you can do this on a cable chest press or fly machine, and we're just gonna grab the cable just like this. We're gonna step forward. You can put one leg forward if you want, or just both legs just like this. I wanna focus on shoulders back. You can see my chest is out. I'm gonna turn my hands into a pronated grip, and I'm just gonna focus on pressing, and I wanna keep my shoulders back the whole time. All right, so if my shoulders slip, you can see my shoulder gets inactivated. So I want to keep the shoulders back so the chest is activated the whole time. It's pressing right here. Boom. Boom. And you can see that because I'm keeping my shoulder blades back, I can't fully extend. So right here, I'm just coming just like this. All right? And that will help you get the practice that you need that will translate to a bench press or a chest press just in general. All right? So none of this to where we're fully extending. You can see the shoulder is getting involved, shoulders back, and I'm just getting the chest involved, focusing on those elbows coming forward and not the full arm. So if you don't have a cable or a band or anything like that, then you can also do a push-up, or this can be the second part of the progression. So we just want to get the perfect push-up. Now what I see is a lot of people do something called scapular winging, where their scaps go like this, and it's almost like they're flying like a bird. So for example, this would be scapular winging. See how my shoulders are coming all the way back, and then they're pressing all the way forward. So they're retracting, and then they're coming out. Just like that. So that's not the right way to do a push-up, especially if you want to get your chest involved the most. So what we want to do is, like I said, focus on squeezing the scaps back, holding that position, and just using the chest. So I'm going to get into this push-up, just like this. I'm going to squeeze the scaps back, boom, and then come down, press up. And keeping those shoulder blades back the whole time. And when you do it like that, it's much harder. That was way harder than knocking out those first ones. Now, if you can't do a regular push-up, go on your knees, walk yourself out, pull those scaps back, and then come down. Just like that. Now we're moving on to a floor press. Now, we want to take it to the floor before we get on a bench, and we're only breaking this motion into two halves. Okay, so now we're only going to focus on coming down until our triceps touch the ground, and then coming right back up. Also going on the floor, I find a little bit of better leverage. You don't have to worry about your legs hanging off the bench. It's a bunch of different factors that you don't have to think about, and it's a good progression into the bench press. So all we're going to do is get right underneath the bar, get our eyes aligned with the bar, get a good grip for you. I usually go about 90 degrees, so it's my shoulders and my arm. And then I just lift the bar up, just like this. Make sure my shoulders are pressed into the ground. You can see that they're not rounded. See, this is somebody that has shoulder issues. You can see my shoulders are pressed into that ground. I have an arch in my lower back, just like this. And I'm gonna come down to about the nipple level. You can see I'm not reaching my chest all the way. My triceps hit the ground, and just come right back up. Boom. Boom, just like that. good warm up to get into the bench press. So that's gonna be the next progression. Now we're gonna get into the bench press. We finally made it to the bench press. So now this is one of the most important exercises that you can do. It works the chest, the triceps, it gets your lats nice and tight. You're involving the core. The glutes are an important part of this. Your leg drive is important. So there's a lot of pieces put together here. So we're gonna break it down real simple. So we know that we need to keep our shoulders back and retracted. We also want to keep an arch in our lower back as well, so that keeps our chest up nice and high. Now we want to focus on our leg drive, so pushing through our legs. Now this is one thing that I never understood as a early trainer and as an early trainee, that your legs are involved with the bench press, meaning that your power actually comes from your hips, your glutes, and you want to use your legs to help push with the chest, okay? Now when you get underneath the bar, you want to make sure your eyes are aligned, so I'm gonna get right underneath the bar, just like this. I'm gonna pull those shoulders back. I'm going to either stay flat-footed. I go on my toes sometimes, only if I can't reach the ground. But try to stay flat-footed. You'll be able to have a little bit more power. Get my arms in the right position, and I'm ready to go from right here. So you should have enough of an arch that you should be able to bring your arm on the other side, okay? Just like this. I'm ready to under the bar. I'm gonna grab the weight. I'm going to come down right under the nipples or at the nipple level. I'm going to press up, and it's going to come up towards the top of my chest or my neck. So underneath, and then more towards the top of my chest. Underneath, towards the top of my chest, just like this. Okay, so tons of activation on the chest, no aching or pain in the shoulders. Now this took me 4 years to get down, guys. You're not gonna get it overnight. Here's the biggest thing. Drop your ego, drop the weight. So don't go over here and be like, well, I can lift 225, but your shoulder aches. Drop the weight. I had to go to 135 and just slowly practice my form. And then after I did that, I blew any plateaus that I ever was at. My chest started growing. And then frequency. Do this not only once a week, do it twice a week. If you really want your chest to grow and you want chest press to be a main mover for you and you can get better at it, do it multiple times per week. You'll see great results. Guys, if you enjoyed the video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see y'all soon here at AMJB Fitness. I appreciate y'all. Bless up. I'll see y'all soon.